I know a lot of PBA fans who are going wild because they're so happy to see Dynamite Danny Seigle going old school.
Yeah.
Going old school.
Vintage.
Vintage Danny is. Ikaw ba nagsuggest ito?
Ano?
Danny is.
Topic?
Seigle.
Seigle topic.
Na, give him playing time and, entrust him with the ball and...
Well, everybody has a chance to shine in the system. So
Aminin mo na. Akuin mo na. Sabihin mo na. Ay, sorry. Akuin mo na. Sabihin mo na. Yeah, I suggested that.
sometimes you suggest to coach din talaga to...
So, ikaw nga.
Ikaw.
I wouldn't say that. Maybe I helped a little.
No, but I'll be honest. I was surprised. I was surprised with the amount of trust that Coach Raiko placed in the veteran hands of Danny Seigle. I didn't expect him to be playing this long and contributing this much.
Well, here's the thing. Danny actually just took advantage of the opportunity given to him because obviously Mick is our the main power forward. Just because he fits Coach Raiko's system because he can shoot. And
sabi nga ni Mick,
floor,
it's perfect for me.
Yeah, but Mick was playing terribly and Danny took advantage of that. But one thing with Danny, everybody was telling me and Coach Raiko, they're like, oh, you're gonna have so many problems. He doesn't practice. How are you gonna get him to run? But since we started, Danny hasn't missed a practice. He's the earliest in the gym. He's being the most professional player. And not only that, they're also saying, oh, Danny's a one-on-one guy. He's gonna mess up your system all the time. So after the game yesterday, Coach Raiko said, many people said me and Danny, we cannot work. But this game clearly shows that we can because Danny's not a selfish player. He's making the right plays, the extra pass. He's being patient and he's taking shots. He's just being smart, picking when to shoot, when to pass. And I'm really happy for Danny, and I'm impressed with how he's been playing.
Danny Seigle.
He shot that dagger of a 3 against Hanmig. And then in the game against Global Port, you can pretty much forget whatever he did the entire game and just remember that dunk. And you just go back to how many years ago and remember why you were a fan of Danny Seigle in the first place.
Oh, I'm ecstatic. Growing up, I was a big Danny Seigle fan.
Oh!
Wala na.
Bakit ba?
Retake.
1999, ilang taon pa lang ako noon. Pero Danny Seigle, arguably one of those guys na should have been MVP a long time.
Never won an MVP.
He lost that 99 MVP to Benji Paras, diba?
Wow.
And then the early 2000s, it was Ildefonso who was winning the MVPs. Pero Dynamite Danny Seigle, I still, hanggang ngayon, within myself na there is that argument na if he did not get hurt on the last tune-up game before the 2002 games, Danny Seigle would have been in that lineup and we would have been on another level, Philippine basketball. But the past is past. I'm just glad Dynamite Danny Seigle is back to that form, his lethal form. Sabi nga ni Carlo, you don't have to watch every single play of his, pero yung mga key moments, nandun yung decision making niya, and the hard work, I guess, is paying off.
And I think it's the best shape he's been in a while, and he also does a lot of extra play. But the thing is, Danny's just a winner. He's proven he's won so many championships, and that's what I always tell Coach. Like when the ball ends up with him somehow in the end, for some reason he's always gonna make. He made two 3-pointers in our 2 wins na pretty much changed the game, diba? So Danny, wow, I'm impressed. I never worked with him before. Didn't really know much except that he was a great star in his prime, and now medyo pababa na, but he's really working hard. Nice.
What is it about DS? Is it past accomplishments? Kasi I got a tweet from a fan. And the fan said, halos naiiyak siya sa tuwa watching Danny Seigle become, relevant, performing well, playing in clutch moments. So, how is it na si Danny can move people until now?
As a PBA fan, I think I can speak for a lot of people and say that we all felt robbed when Danny Seigle went down with that Achilles injury. That's why, now that he's returning, parang kahit konti lang, binabalik mo yung nawalang time. That you can see that magnificent player, kahit nag-glimpse of brilliance lang, parang binabalik mo yung mga nawala nung injury niya.
The way he took the league by storm. The way he's the prototype of Arwin Santos, Jay Wash, Joe Devans, all of these 6'4", 6'5", 6'6" guys who are now playing the wing. Danny Seigle was the first one who did that
Yeah,
in Philippine
The
basketball.
oversized.
Diba? Yung walking mismatch.
Yeah.
And yung dinala niya for the San Miguel team, for the San Miguel franchise, how he played back then, how he really left everything he had on the floor back then, pre-injury, pre-major injury. Yun yan, parang you will feel for the guy na you just want him to get some of the glory dahil nga to make up for lost time. Kahit anong team pa rin root mo, even if, di ba, yung Philippine basketball is better off if Danny Seigle is relevant.
That's why may mga old San Miguel fans ni Danny Seigle, you can cheer for Barako.
Nag-recruit pa na. Nag-recruit
Pwede,
eh.
pwede.
You'll enjoy watching him play again. Relive the glory days.
Yan.
Sige, imbitahin mo yung mga dating San Miguel fans. Yung mga
I just did.
Okay, invite them, mas personal pa. You talk to them. There's the camera.
Please cheer for Barako.
Ano ba naman
Nice
yan?
for Danny Seigle.
From
Danny
the heart
Seigle.
from the heart.
Parang yung ginawa ni Ryan Aranya.
Oh, yung talagang from the heart. You know, talk to them.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I don't know. It's not me. I'm done. I'm done.
Napaka-snub mo talaga. Alam mo,
It's not me, it's you.
napaka-snub mo talaga. Hihingi ka ng tulong tapos sabi mo, it's not me, that's not me. That's not me, that's not me.
Support Barako Bull and watch your favorite players. Especially
Impersonal.
Danny Seigle.
Parang
Sungit.
Paano ba dapat?
Pakita mo nga. Pakita mo.
Sa mga fans po ni Danny Seigle, hintayin nyo na lang kasi baka bumalik din siya ng Petron.
Ano ka ba?
Di ba yan?
Hindi yun.
Di ba yan?
Hindi.
Baliktad?
Hindi. Baliktad.
Hindi, sorry. Sa mga fans ni Danny Seigle na nag-cheer sa Petron,
Hindi, sa Barako.
babalik na, pumunta na silang Barako Bull.
Oo, pumunta silang Barako. Kasi
Tama.
Dynamite.
Oo.
Dynamite!
Yun.
Dynamite is back.